Good morning, colleagues. It's the scheduled time and we have already formed a quorum. Let's get started. First of all, let's elect the chairman for the Health Services Panel for the 2012-2011. I'd like to draw your attention to Rule 77, bracket 6 of the rules of procedure. My microphone is on. Hello. All right. Am I coming through? All right. So under Rule 77, bracket 6, it says that if members are chairman or vice chairman of government of the relevant government advisory committee, then they should not stand in the election for the chairmanship of this panel. And Rule 77(7), it also says that a member shall not be chairman or deputy chairman of more than one panel at the same time. And under Rule 22 and Annex 4 of the House Rules, nomination is now open for members, and any valid nomination will have to be supported or seconded by at least one other member, and that will have to be seconded verbally by at least one other member. So nominations, please. Dr. Leung Ka-lau, Mr. Chen Kin-po. I second. Any other nomination? Dr. Leung Ka-lau, do you accept the nomination? Yes, I accept. Thank you. Any other nominations? If not, then Dr. Leung, congratulations. You'll be the chairman. And now you can take my seat.
OK， 首先第一樣多謝各位委員嘅支持。
First of all, thank you very much for your support, members. Next, we'll be electing a vice chairman or deputy chairman. And in electing a deputy chairman, yes, am I coming through? All right, we'll be electing the deputy chairman for the panel. We also need to have one nomination, and it will also have to be seconded by at least one member. So can we have the nominations, please? Yes, Dr. Kwok. Dr. Joseph Lee. Any seconder? Mr. Chen Hang-pan seconds. All right, Dr. Lee, do you accept the nomination? Yes. Any other nomination? If not, then I now declare that Dr. Joseph Lee has been elected the Deputy Chairman of the Health Services Panel. Congratulations, Dr. Lee. Would you like to come over to sit here? Next, schedule of meeting. In the past, we will have the second Monday, 8:30 of every month at the date and time for the regular meeting. Members, is it okay if we adopt the same schedule? That is every month at 8:30 of the second Monday. Yes, Mr. Albert Chan. Chairman, I understand that this is the tradition, and I've been member of this panel on various occasions, but then since last year, I no longer was a member because I think every time is quite a disaster because you're talking about 8:30 on a Monday morning. Yes, of course, I understand that the attendance rate for this panel is quite high, but then given the fact that we have 19 members and every time we will have to have 7 members attending or arriving by 8:30, 6. Because you have 19 members now. You have 19 members. So 1/3 will mean that you will have to have at least 7 members, because no less than 1/3, well, either 6 or 7, it doesn't really matter. But then I'm concerned that given the fact that we have a larger membership, and then the secretary will have to call up people in the morning, early morning on Monday. I think for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday it would be better. But then, for meetings that are held on Monday mornings, it's quite a disaster. But then, of course, I would respect your decision. But then you might wish to consider the schedule again. Yes, Secretary, can you tell us what other choices are available? Because before we consult members, so what other choices do we have? Because just now, other members have also said whether we should defer it by half an hour. But then for 10:45, usually it will be the Welfare Services Panel meeting. So there would be some problems delaying it by half an hour. Yes, Dr. Kwokaki. Chairman, of course, I understand the concern of Mr. Albert Chan, but then it's the duty of every member, and also for health and welfare. In the past, many members would have double membership of both panels. I think there is no need for us to delay our meeting because many of us are used to that. Of course, during the past 4 years, I was not here. But then in the past, according to my recollection, we did not have any difficulty getting enough members to form a quorum. So can we get a record or statistics? Did we have any difficulty having or forming a quorum at our meetings? We haven't had any meetings aborted in the past 4 years. And according to my impression, I don't have the concrete figures. I think almost every time we had to extend our meeting because there were too many things that we'd like to discuss. Yes, Priscilla Leung. Yes, we do have our regular meetings on Monday mornings, and that's our group. Economics and People's Livelihoods Federation or Alliance. So if you're going to schedule your regular meeting on Monday mornings, then we may not be able to attend. How many members are also members of this panel? Well, quite a few of them. Well, I've been asked to join this panel. So you're the only representative from your alliance. Does it mean that every Monday you're going to have your regular meeting, but then we only have one meeting every month? That's for the HS panel. But I'd like to put that on record. All right, your points are noted. Dr. Joseph Lee. Chairman, I'd like to make a suggestion. Well, of course, at different times we would have different needs. But then if you look at our past tradition of having meetings on a Monday morning at 8:30, did we have a problem of having to abort our meetings often a time? No, I don't think that's the case. I think we have already spent enough time on that. I think it's for individual members to decide if they want to take part or join this panel. Yes, Dr. Kwokaki, do you have anything to add? No. Nothing further. I believe every member will have their own difficulties because for our party, we also have a regular meeting on Monday mornings. But then I think the most important thing is to discharge our duty and attend panel meetings as scheduled. Yes, Ms. Ann Chang, I agree with Mr. Albert Chan. Well, for 8:30 on a Monday morning is quite a disaster. So can I suggest that, well, because for the DAB, we also have a very important meeting being held on Monday mornings. So is it okay for Monday morning? Is it okay for us to schedule it at 9:30, or we can also schedule it on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday? I think the secretary has a very complicated chart. So can you tell members if they have other choices? Well, members, if we do not want to clash with other panel meetings, then the only time left would be very limited. For example, well, third Monday at 4:30 p.m. or Thursday p.m. First Thursday 2:30 or 4:30. We do have time slots left. Well, I think Thursday would be better. So basically for Thursdays, well, for the first, second, and fourth Thursday, in the afternoon, we do have choices. But then for Friday, well, for the first Friday, 8:30 or 10:45 of every month, it should also be okay. Chairman, can I supplement? Well, for Thursday, it might not be desirable because for Wednesday, electoral council meetings, it might overrun onto Thursday. So as far as possible, we should avoid Thursday. Mr. Albert Chan, I would also be in favor of avoiding Thursday. So did you say that for Fridays, that would not clash with third Monday, 4:30? It would not clash with some other panels. Third Monday, 4:30 p.m. I think that one should be better. More members should be able to turn up. Any other comments? Yes, Kwakaki. Chairman, if there are alternative views, then we will have to put that to the vote. My own personal view is that we should keep the original schedule. That is second Monday, 8:30. All right, there are two suggestions. One, the old practice. Second Monday, 8:30. Second suggestion, third Monday, 4:30. Two choices. Let's put that to the vote. First choice, old arrangement. Will those in favor please raise their hands? Two choices. First choice, old arrangement. Second Monday, 8:30 every month. Second choice, third Monday every month, 4:30 p.m. So those in favor of number one, that is the old arrangement, please raise your hands. 6. Have I got it wrong? What about the new arrangement? Third Monday every month, 4:30. 8. So majority rules, so third Monday, 8 to 6. So third Monday, 4:30 every month. All right, the Secretariat will be circulating the scheduled dates to members after the meeting because there might be clashes with other schedule, and if so, we will have to adjust the date accordingly. Usually, we will be having 2-hour meetings. Date of next meeting and also items for discussion at the next meeting. Well, date of next meeting will no longer be the 12th, will not be the 12th of November, right? Chairman, before the next meeting, I suggested we have a special meeting on DR medical beauty treatment. Yes, that would indeed be discussed at our next meeting because I don't know when the next meeting will be held in November. But then I think it has given rise to quite a controversy in the community, and I don't think we should wait for another month before we discuss it. Well, in November we are not going to have any regular meeting at all because so I think it's better for us to have a meeting in October. It's better to have a meeting in October because for the November regular meeting, we will have to wait until very late. It's too late. On the 31st of October, we're going to have a motion debate on regulating the beauty industry. I'll be moving that motion. I've already won the slot. You don't want to discuss it here? No, it's just for your information. Fine. Well, let's decide on one thing. I believe all members would agree that discussing it earlier would be better instead of waiting until the November regular meeting.
In other words, we have to choose a date for a special meeting. And in terms of the date, the Secretariat would like to propose the 1st of November. So members, what do you say? Should it happen before or after Ms. Wong's motion debate? If we want to have the meeting before the 1st of November, the Secretariat will have to try to identify other dates. The Ka-lau will try to identify dates which is convenient to more members, and we want to have it before Ms. Wong's motion debate. We want to cover risky treatments, and members, you may wish to refer to the list of proposed items for discussion. So apart from these, and there's another way on the improvement to the voucher scheme for the elderly, and the proposal is to increase the amount to $1,000. A second item, also from the administration, is for the construction project of Tin Shui Wai Hospital. So shall we discuss the voucher scheme as well as the Tin Shui Wai Hospital project? Any suggestions? I want to make a suggestion. You mean the proposed list of items for discussion? Yes, I want to talk about abandonment of syringes or disposal of used syringes. We have seen such a disposed syringes on our beaches. It should be under the Food and Environmental Hygiene panel. Please look into this. If this is not the right panel, I'll try to approach another one. I'll talk to the Bureau Secretary to see if this subject should come under our panel. I wanted to talk about the maternity ward for Jiangguan Old Hospital. Mr. Chen Hangpan, I propose that we talk about the waiting time for specialty or specialist clinics. I want to talk about the drug formulary of the HA. Well, this is already on the list. Dr. Joseph Lee. Well, if you take a look at the proposed list or the list of outstanding items, maybe you should remind the administrations that for many such items on the list, they have not been able to provide us with up-to-date information. Well, I'll try to raise this with the secretary when I meet him. I want to talk about psychiatric services. It's not on the list already? No. Mr. Albert Chan, I would like to propose a progress report for Tung Chung Hospital. All right, if there's nothing more to propose, you are free to propose any later. And also from the Secretariat. And I would like to consult member over this matter. We said previously that we would like to follow up on the arrangement following the closing down of the Hong Kong Central Hospital. And it seems that there's nothing more to do about it. May I propose deletion of this item from the list? But the clerk would like to remind members. Now we are going to have our regular meetings on the third Monday each month at 4:30, which is the meeting that follows the Constitutional Affairs panel. And if there are major items discussed at the CA panel, we may have a problem with our quorum. Let's see how things work out. Other members? Did other members raise their hands? All right, okay, the member has left. It's already 9:21, so we've exceeded our time. Do members have other things to discuss? If not, meeting's adjourned. Thank you.